Hi everyone, I'm Matt Gash with SoundersFC.com alongside the voice of the Sounders, Arlo White. After 3-2 Sounders win over Toronto FC, and you told me on Friday, I think it was, 3 points, booyah, and here we go, we walk out with 3 points.
Yes, and we're getting up to that 45-point level now, aren't we? And I've got to admit, I was one of the people that was raising a few eyebrows when Ziggy was saying to us that, yep, confident we can get 45 points. When you think back to July the 4th and we'd won 4 out of the first 16 games, so what's that? I think we had 16 points with 14 games to go. To be on 42 points with 3 games to go is remarkable, and it's testament to Ziggy's coaching abilities and the rest of the coaching staff and to the professionalism and the talent of the players. You know, you take into account all the road games they've had, all the different countries they've visited, and it shouldn't have been 3-2 today. It should have been 4 or 5-1, frankly. They were that much better than Toronto. So we're hitting our stride at just the right time, and we are the form team in Major League Soccer at the moment, and only one foot in the playoffs.
26 points from, I think, 11 games, right? And now 3 games to go. I've seen pretty much everything I want to see out of this team heading into the playoffs.
Yeah,
I mean, is there anything missing from this group right now?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, we're getting goals from set pieces now, which we didn't get for a large part of the season. So, you know, you've got Blaze's goal at Columbus, Blaze's goal here from a good delivery from Nathan. We're taking our chances. We're clinical in front of goal, although we did miss a few today. Defensively, we're solid, with the caveat that we gave 2 goals away today. The Barrett goal was a bit ridiculous at the end. It shouldn't have been given away. I thought today, actually, because it's been drilled into them after Real Salt Lake away and Dallas away, professional, take time off the clock, manage the clock, run it to the corners. But actually, we have breakaways when there's 3-on-2 and 4-on-3, when you think, we should get a goal here and put it away that way. But, you know, I can understand a little bit of confusion there when we could have sealed the points, but we're a little tentative. But that's only a minor criticism. Blaze is scoring goals. Sana scored a goal.
Talk about that goal. I mean, we've been waiting now for 2 years for him to score. It seems every game like this is going to be the game. Tonight he finally gets on the mark.
Yeah, and he started the game very well. I mean, Gargan got booked, the left back, and he had a couple of opportunities, 3 or 4 shots in the first half. One that skewed off his boot and went high and wide. The other, in the first minute, he dragged it just across goal. Very nearly went in the far post. And you think, oh, it's going to come. It's going to come soon. And then when the ball dropped him on the edge of the area, I thought, oh, this is left-footed. This is going to be really difficult. And, you know, the body of work suggests he's not going to score, if you like, but he's playing very well. And then he leathers it into the top corner. And good for him. Big smile. Everyone recognised the significance of it. His teammates did as well, so good for him.
And he's going off with the Gambian national team now, so he's going to miss a game next week. But really, you got to be proud of what he's done for you so far.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when he goes, and he'll be aware of this, Alvaro Fernandez will come in as well, and he showed up well in the last 25 minutes ago or so that he got on the field. But no, well played to Sana. Great finish by Zakawani. Blaise Kufo, 5 goals in 3 games. You can't ask for more. In fact, if you look at it, Freddie Montero hasn't registered a point since here against Chicago on August the 28th, and we haven't skipped a beat. He's put a lot of effort in. He's at the hub of most things we do attacking-wise. Played well again today. Really excellent football brain, great technique. So when he finds his scoring boots again, I mean, you know, without getting too carried away, we are the statistics say we're the form team at the moment. There's some very good teams out there. You know what I think, Matt? I think we've proved we're the best of the rest. We're better than Toronto. We're better than Chicago. We're better than Kansas City. And I don't, you know, the table doesn't lie. The challenge now is to secure the playoff spot, and then you go into the playoffs and prove you're the best out of everybody. So that's what this team is faced with now. Now we party for the US Open Cup final, which is going to be a great occasion. But, you know, great to be on 42 points, and let's hope that's enough, if not one more win needed for a playoff spot.
A chance to win a playoff spot next Saturday in Kansas City, just like last year. They earned their playoff berth in Kansas City as well last season. But first, like you mentioned, the Open Cup final, and can't help but think the city is going to erupt if we walk out of here with that trophy.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. And I noticed last year when I was doing a bit of research, the game before last year's US Open Cup final was here against Toronto, 3 or 4 days before the final in Washington, D.C. That was a 0-0 draw, but they still went to D.C. and won the cup against D.C. United 2-1. Let's hope that a 3-2 win here really sort of gives us that impetus going into Tuesday night. I think it's special. I come from England, where the FA Cup is the oldest cup competition in the world, 1872. But this tournament has been played for since 1914 in America. So it's the oldest competition in US soccer by a long way. It's older than a lot of American sporting institutions, you know. So it's a great opportunity to do it in front of their own fans here. There are still tickets available. We want to get 30,000 in. There aren't many available. I just think it'll be a special night. Forget the 4-0 against Columbus, although that might have something, it might play on their minds a little bit. But what a special night it's going to be. I hope the rain stays away. I hope we have a fantastic night. And I hope somewhere on this field, Tuesday night, around about 9 p.m. Pacific time, that Casey Keller will be lifting a trophy. There'll be another banner that goes on the Questfield sort of Ring of Honor, and it'll be great for this club. Get a trophy and then onwards. Who knows? The double is still possible at that point. But it's going to be a great night. Can't wait.
Absolutely. Can't wait for it. Tuesday night right here at Questfield, 7 o'clock kickoff. He's Arlo White. I'm Matt Gash. We'll both be here. You should be here too. This has been your review for SoundersFC.com.
New York. Just the city I was looking for. And I can get there on the 8:15 for not bad. I should buy now. Next up, Yankees tickets.